Hopefully you were able to make it out and about the last 2 days with those warmer temperatures because things are looking to change here in mid-Missouri. Taking a look at the ABC 17 Storm Track, Future Track, going to be welcoming in some scattered showers and storms throughout the overnight hours. Taking a look at 6 p.m., seeing those scattered showers a little bit later, towards about 8 p.m. down to southwestern portions of mid-Missouri. Going to start to see some of those storms kind of firing back up. They'll continue to drift off to the northeast, and they're going to be arriving a little bit later towards 10 p.m. in Columbia and Jefferson City. Now, after this point, it'll start to lose a lot of that energy without the sunlight during the day, and we're going to see it kind of just turn into some scattered showers. Now, this eventually will duck off to the northeast as we head a little bit closer to Saturday at 3 a.m. So a lot of this, before you even wake up tomorrow morning, going to be out of the area, just going to be seeing some soggy grass. And then we're just going to be dealing with some mostly cloudy sky cover for the rest of the day, but temperatures not going to be looking too bad. Now, with the showers and storms we're going to be tracking tonight, main things we're going to be looking at is going to be some gusty winds and the possibility of some hail. Now, with the winds, could see some gusts about 15 miles per hour. Hail could be the size of a dime, but going to be very isolated for both events with these showers and storms. Going to kind of be just like a 2-hour window period where we could see them a little bit stronger, but then they do look to die off later off into the overnight hours. Now, talking about rainfall totals, much of mid-Missouri, not going to be seeing too much tonight. This is for the next 7 days, but the only event we're going to be focusing on rainfall is going to be pretty much tonight into tomorrow morning, looking at less than half of an inch widespread across much of mid-Missouri. And if you are going to be out and about tonight, first you're going to want to have that umbrella on hand. Then after that, maybe a little bit of extra layering, as temperatures going to be looking to cool back down. Columbia looking at an overnight low of 41 degrees. Off to the south, Jefferson City, 43, and down to the southwest, like the Ozarks, 42 degrees. Then we're going to be tracking winds, doing a little bit of a shifty change for us here in mid-Missouri. We're going to be tracking winds Saturday morning, a little bit gustier into the upper teens, lower 20s. By the afternoon hours, especially off to the northwest, back towards Sheridan County near Brunswick, going to see these gusty winds up to 30 miles per hour. So if you are going to be having a lot of decorations out for the holidays, make sure that they're anchored in very well, or maybe just go ahead and move them into the garage for the day. This will continue kind of pulling through much of mid-Missouri, even through the afternoon and overnight hours. And Sunday, still gusty, but we'll be looking back down into the lower 20s as we head throughout much of the day. Some areas could see up to about mid-20s, looking at about 25 miles per hour. Then Sunday night, a lot of this will start to taper back off. Now, speaking of temperatures, we're going to be watching a drop in our temperatures. Saturday, looking at 48 degrees for the high here in Columbia. Look at the Ozarks, 51 off to the west. Sedalia, 49 degrees. Even cooler, closer to the upper 30s and lower 40s as we head off into Sunday across much of mid-Missouri. And temperatures do look to rebound just a tad bit into next week, looking warmer than average. By Wednesday, going to be the 1-to-1 canned food holiday drive. Going to be great to be out and about. We're going to be tracking temperatures into the upper 40s, and we're going to be seeing mostly cloudy skies, so no rainfall expected. Make sure to be out and about and join us for that event.